I found out my wife doesn't love me due to something I have no control over. Usually, posts like these don't bring up race, but I have to bring it up this time because it's an important part of my story. I, 28M, am Filipino and my wife is Filipina. I'll call her Mal. We were both born and raised in the US. We grew up in a city with a lot of racial diversity, but Mal always seemed drawn to the handsome, blonde white boys. However, many of these boys didn't reciprocate that attraction. Despite my Mal's preference, she always stated she was open to dating any race of man. In my senior year of high school, she told me she no longer wanted to be with white men anymore and wanted to be with a nice Filipino man. She flirted with me and hinted that the nice man could be me. My 17-year-old self was head over heels for Mal, and I decided to ask her out. She fervently agreed and we continued dating. We dated on and off throughout college because she sometimes wanted breaks in our relationship. She assured me that she loved and valued me, and I sometimes gave her money and gifts to keep her love. Despite being an average-looking man, most women I wanted chose other men over me and would never give me a chance. Point is, she was all I had. I married her when I was 24 and she was 23. Our relationship started out great and our sex life was awesome, but as the years went by, she withdrew her love and affection. My wife often displayed hot and cold behavior, but could be very cold and critical. I tried my best to love her, but she made me feel like I was never good enough. I wanted her to respect me, but my wife would become Hulk levels of angry when I asked for respect and accuse me of being a pig if I did. I did everything I could for her. I worked hard and earned money, bought her gifts, gave her plenty of romantic affection, and took her out on dates. Despite my efforts, nothing I did ever got me the love and admiration I desired. We also had 2 daughters together, but my wife loved my younger daughter more than my older one. One day, Ma left her iPhone opened while she was doing computer work. I grabbed her phone and ran to my room. What I found hurt me to my core. She was in a group chat with 3 female friends, and one of them asked, "Would you rather be with a man you love or a man who loves you?" Mal said that she loved white men and never actually loved me. She said blonde white men were 100x handsomer than my common Filipino husband. The only reason she chose not to be with one was so she wouldn't lose her independence or be worried about your partner. Mal felt it was more emotionally and financially advantageous for her to marry someone she didn't love because she could more easily control them. I was livid and lambasted Mal for playing me. She played innocent and swore she loved me, but I knew she was lying. I had our daughter's paternity tested and found out my younger daughter had a blonde, white father. I can't stand my wife anymore. One of my pastors said I should give her a chance and love her. Fuck that. But if I leave, could I still find love, or am I doomed to be lonely? I hate my wife, but some of my family members and friends think I should give her another chance. Or should my wife just be Mal and not my wife anymore? If Mal loves blonde hair, blue-eyed men, then she should go be with them, so I can find a woman who loves and admires me. Then again, who the hell ever does that? Edit. I should have clarified this in the post. I found one blonde man Mal was sexting in her contacts. Right then and there, I had a feeling of our daughters must have been his. I confronted him and told him the woman he was messing with was my wife. Mal told him she was single. I told him I paternity tested my daughters and one of them wasn't mine. After some talking, he did the test and it showed that my younger daughter was his. Edit. Thank you for your advice. After reading some comments and talking to friends and some family, I have made up my mind. I am divorcing her and am looking into that process as of now.
This Reddit story addresses an important topic: interracial relationships and the potential for racial preferences. It highlights the struggles the author faced throughout his relationship with his wife, who initially expressed a preference for white men. The story explores the damage caused by a lack of genuine love and reveals the author's anger and hurt upon discovering his wife's true feelings. The question remains, can the author find love, or is he destined for loneliness after ending his marriage? What are your thoughts on this situation? Share your opinions in the comments below.